Hello everyone, in this lesson, we are going to learn Japanese through video games. We're going to do the following. I'm going to present you with a screenshot of a video game, and then we're going to look at the text. The video game is going to be in Japanese, so we're going to look at the video game text, and then we're going to break down the vocabulary. We're going to learn the words, and then I'm going to explain each one of them so you can improve your Japanese skills with the video game text. So let's get started. The game we're going to look at in this lesson is this very old game from 1992 for the Super Nintendo, or Super Famicom in Japanese. So Arcana, which Japanese title is Kaado Master, Rimu Saria no Fuin. So this game is really old, 1992. It's like a kind of role-playing game in the card game style. Like you can see with the Japanese title, the first word is called kado, which is card, and then master, which is master. So it's card master. Rimusaria is like the antagonist, the name of the antagonist, empress, the evil empress. No Huin. This is seal, like seal something. So it's a kind of like card game mixed with RPG, mixed with dungeon kind of stuff. Anyway, so here's a screenshot from the game. It's like they're battling. So the main character is on this top left hand side, and then he has a partner, and then he has this other partner here. It's like a summon, whatever it's called in the game. So they're fighting against these monsters in the dungeon. And then there's a text right here from the game that's saying something about the main character. You can see the main character's card right here, and there's his name, Ruxu, okay? So that's the first thing there. We're gonna look at the vocab in soon. So let's just pay attention to this text right here. So we have Ruxu no wa, Ruxu wa kaze no kaado o 1枚使った. So what does it mean, all these things? So let's break it down in the next. So here have the text from the game. ルクスは風のカードを1枚使った. So Ruxu is the main character, and it's talking about him. You have wa, the particle wa, something about the main character. Then you have kaze no kado. Now kado, it just means card. The game is kind of like about cards, right? And remember the title of the game has the word kado, katakana, and something about a card. O, there's a particle o, something's acting, and so 1枚使った. Skau is a verb that means to use, to utilize. So something about using a card that the main character did. So let's break it down even more. So let's start with the first word in the text. That's Ruxu. Ruxu is the name of the main character. So it's written in katakana. Okay. Just means the main character's name. It's nothing in particular. It's just the way the character is named. Ruxu. Okay. So we have the long pronounced vowel. We have the lu sound with the long u. So you have to say lu, prolonged. Ksu. So Ruxu, just the name of the main character. Okay? And we can see here in the screenshot, look at this card of the top left, it has Ruxu, his name of this character right here. Anyway, let's get back. So the second word, so wa, by the way, is a particle, so it's the subject of the sentence. It refers to the subject of the sentence in this case. So the subject is Ruxu, which is the main character. Now let's get going. Next word is kaze, okay? So this kanji right here, Hiragana, if you want to read, it's kaze. And I give you some romaji for you if you don't know hiragana. So kaze just means wind, like the wind blowing. Okay, so this is wind, kaze. Kaze means wind. So something about the wind. So what's the next word? We have kaze no, right? Kaze no kado. Kado just means card. Okay, it's just a katakana kado with the ka, a vowel a, prolonged sound. Do, kado just means card in English. Okay, so kaze no kado. So there's a particle no between the word wind and the word for card. So this particle is like a possession particle. It's like of in English, or the possessive apostrophe. In this case, it's saying that you have a card that's a wind card. So this is a card of wind, a wind card. Okay, so it's saying that this kind of card is wind. So you have a wind card. Kaze no kado. Okay. Now that you know wind, it's a wind card that the main character, something about the main character with the wind card, right? Now let's go to the next word. This number 1 followed by this character right here, this kanji. So this is a counter, okay? So in Japanese, there are specific words, different things are counted with different counters. In this case, we have a counter for the cards. Cards is like a flat thing. So when you have flat things, you use the counter called mai. Okay, so that's this character for. So it's just saying that you have one, right? One card, in this case, one thing, that flat thing, and that flat thing is the card. So you have one, which is each just mean one. Mai, so one like a flat thing, and that flat thing is the card. Okay, so ichimai, mai. Okay, look at it here, ichimai. So it just means the main character Ruxu, he used a wind card, and the count was 1. He used 1 wind card. Okay, and we reached the last word, which is a verb. This is the verb conjugated in the past tense in the casual form. Okay, the verb is in the dictionary form, skau. Okay, that's the verb to use. Now, if you want to conjugate this verb in the past tense, okay, so you say it's katta. Okay, so it just means that he used in the past, like use in the past, used. Okay, tsukata, tsukata. Okay, so it just means in the end, our main character Ruxu, the subject wa, he used 1 wind card. So notice that in Japanese, the verb comes last. You have the subject here, and then the object, and then the verb at last. Okay, so if you want to read it in English, you have to first say, kind of like revert these 2 last sentences. Like the Ruxu wa, Rux, used 1 wind card, right? You gotta kind of read backwards. Ichimai is 1 count of a flat thing. In this case, the card, which is a wind card, alright? So Rux used 1 wind card. That's what it means. Let's look at the screenshot again. So you're in the game. So the main character uses a wind card. Ruxu wa kaze no kado wo 1枚使った。So he, main character Rooks, used one win card. Alright? So that's it for this lesson. And if you liked, please subscribe. Don't forget to click like. And if you want to get notifications for the latest videos, make sure you have the bell button clicked. Alright, thank you so much. Until next time.